Bill, I know you've given a lot of thought to, Bill, I know that a lot of thought went into your decision to join the Knicks. Why did you?
Well, I think that the main reason that I decided to join the Knicks was that I found that I really do like to play basketball. This was something I knew, I guess, all along, and being away from it for 2 years kind of confirmed this feeling for me.
Well, you're being paid a goodly sum, we're told. Did that enter into it, too?
In any decision of this sort, where basketball is a game that's played and people are paid for playing the game, the fact of money has to be considered, I suppose, in making a decision. I mean, I don't think anyone would believe me if I said that no, it wasn't a factor.
Bill, there's one other thing. Handsome fellow like you, an athlete, and all the attributes that every young lady's looking for. Any prospects of marriage there?
No, sir. I have no prospects of marriage at this time.
How about interest?
Interests? I have many interests.
I mean, interest in getting married.
Oh, at this time, no.
Well, silent first, what were some of the considerations that led this? I think you had some alternatives, too.
Yes, I did have alternatives. I suppose most people do have alternatives in any decision. And my alternatives were directly going to law school full-time, or perhaps working in the government, or getting involved with the news media. And I decided that professional basketball was the thing that I would like to do.
Bill, I know you've given a lot of thought to making pro basketball your career for a time. What led to the decision? Okay. Pro basketball, what led to the decision for you to get into the Knicks?
I think that the most important aspect or factor in my decision was that I really like to play basketball. And I found that my love for the game hadn't diminished at all at Oxford. In fact, it had increased somewhat because I was away from the game. And I think this was the main factor involved. One doesn't do things that he doesn't like to do, and I certainly found that I liked to play basketball as much as I always thought I did.
I think you were considering some alternatives. What were they?
I was considering other things related to whatever would happen in my future. I mean, immediate law school had to be a consideration. Work in government had to be a consideration. Work in news had to be a consideration. Along with about one or two other things, and I determined after a long period that this was the thing that I did want to do.
We're told that you signed for one of the biggest. Yeah. All right, we'll try that again.
I didn't say that.
Yeah. We can do it again. How long do you expect to be playing pro ball?
I probably will play for 4 years.
For 4 years.
Yes.
And after that, what?
After that, it's kind of undetermined at this time. I hope that in the 4-year period, if I don't have some idea now, at the end of this period, the ideas that I might have now will be firmer at that time. I think that it would be fruitless and probably not too helpful for you if I was going to discuss what I was going to do in 4 years.
One of the things I think you talked about was going to Washington, working in Washington, perhaps for the government. What about that?
Well, I suppose at some time in my life, perhaps I would like to work for the government. I don't know, you know, along with maybe 5 or 10 other things I would like to do, but this is a possibility.
You have one important date coming up, and that's with Uncle Sam in July?
That's right. I'm going into the Air Force in July.
For how long?
I'll be in the Air Force for 6 months.
And then you join the Knicks?
That's right.
And now your immediate plans are to return to Oxford, is that right?
Yes, sir. I'm going back to Oxford immediately.
What are you studying there?
I'm studying philosophy, politics, and economics.